Hello, wonderful English learners. Welcome back to White Eagle. I am so happy to see you here today. Are you ready to take your English to the next level? Want to dramatically improve your English listening and speaking skills? Do you wish you could understand native speakers more easily? Do you want your pronunciation to sound more natural, clearer, and more confident? If yes, this video is for you. Today we will dive into shadowing. Shadowing is a powerful tool. It helps you master English pronunciation, rhythm, and intonation. This means you will sound more natural. It also significantly improves your listening. We will practice this with an engaging, interesting, and a little bit embarrassing story. It is about a young woman named Elena. She travels alone for the first time. She has a funny, unexpected experience at her hotel. This is perfect for practicing your English. Get ready to listen, speak, and learn.
So, what exactly is shadowing? You listen to English and you repeat it almost immediately. You copy everything: words, speed, rhythm, intonation. You are like a shadow. We will practice with Elena's story. Here is your step-by-step guide. Just listen to the story. Do not repeat yet. Focus on understanding the main ideas. What is happening? Who is Elena? Where is she? Pay attention to my pronunciation. Relax and enjoy the story. This helps you get the general meaning without pressure. Next, listen to the story again and read the text on the screen. This step is important. Seeing the words helps you connect the sounds you hear with the written form. You see how words are spelt. This makes it easier to remember new words.
Now, the main part. Listen to me speak a sentence or short phrase, then pause the video and repeat it out loud. Try to copy my pronunciation, speed, and tone. Do not be afraid to speak. This is your practice time. The more you imitate, the better your speaking will become. It might feel strange, but it works. You can pause after each sentence. Take your time. The goal is to copy accurately. The more you practice, the more confident and natural you will sound. So, get ready to speak English with me. Are you ready for Elena's story? It is an interesting journey with a funny surprise. Remember, this is your chance to practice everything. Listen carefully, follow along, and if you are doing step 3, repeat after me. Let's find out what happens to Elena in California. Here we go. This all started just a few hours ago. Elena arrived in California today. She is visiting her grandmother. Elena feels excited, but also tired. The flight was long. She just wants to get to her hotel and rest. She takes a taxi to the hotel. The driver asks, "First time in California?" Elena nods. "Yes, I came to visit my grandmother." He smiles. "That's nice. Enjoy your trip." Elena smiles back. Finally, she reaches the hotel. She checks in, takes her room key, and walks to the elevator. But then she feels it. A small problem. She needs to use the restroom. She sees a sign that says restrooms. Perfect. She walks down the hallway. She sees 2 doors. One says men, the other says women. She is about to open the door when her phone buzzes. It is a message from her grandmother. "Hi, sweetie. Are you at the hotel? Call me when you can. Love you." Elena smiles as she reads it. She feels happy but also distracted. Without thinking, she pushes a door open and steps inside. It is quiet. Too quiet. She sees sinks, mirrors, and hand dryers. Everything looks normal. She takes a step forward. Then she hears a noise, a deep voice, a man's voice. "Excuse me, miss." Her heart stops. Her body freezes. She turns around slowly. A man is standing near the sink. He looks at her. He looks confused. Elena looks at him. She looks around the room. And then she sees it. The sign on the wall. Men's restroom. Panic. Her face turns red. Her hands feel cold. She takes a deep breath. I'm so sorry," she says quickly. Then she turns and runs. She pushes the door open and steps out fast. Too fast. She almost crashes into someone. It is the hotel receptionist. She looks at Elena. "Are you okay?" she asks. Elena nods quickly. "Yes, I'm fine. Everything is great." The receptionist smiles. "Okay, enjoy your stay." Elena walks away fast. Her heart is still racing. Her legs are shaking. She takes a deep breath. "Okay, Elena," she tells herself. "Just go to the right restroom this time. Pay attention." She checks the sign 3 times before opening the door. Yes, women. She walks in carefully. No men, no mistakes. Perfect. She washes her hands and looks at herself in the mirror. Her face is still red. She laughs a little. "That was so embarrassing," she whispers, "but at least no one else saw it." Or so she thinks. Then she steps out of the restroom, and she sees him. The man from the men's restroom. He is standing in the hallway. He sees her. He smiles. Elena panics. Oh no, not again. She wants to disappear. He starts walking toward her. "Hey," he says. "Don't worry, it happens all the time." Elena laughs nervously. "Yeah, thanks," she mumbles. Then he looks down at her backpack. I think your backpack is open." Elena's eyes widen. She looks down and realizes it. Her backpack is unzipped. Her wallet, her phone, her hotel key, everything is about to fall out. She quickly zips it up. "Oh, wow, thank you," she says. He smiles. "No problem. Have a good day." Elena nods quickly. "You too." Then she walks fast. Very fast. She needs to get to her room. She needs to hide. She reaches the elevator and presses the button. The doors open. She steps inside. Finally, she can relax. The doors start to close, but then a hand stops them. The doors open again, and guess who walks in? The same guy. Elena almost screams. He stands next to her, calm and casual. Elena tries not to look at him. The elevator moves up, silent, awkward. He presses a button. "Floor 4, he says. Elena looks at her key. Oh no, she is also on the 4th floor. This is never going to end. The elevator reaches their floor. The doors open. Elena steps out quickly. "Okay, bye. Have a great night," she says, trying to escape. He laughs. "You too." Elena rushes down the hallway and finds her room. She opens the door, steps inside, and closes it behind her. Finally, safe. She sits on the bed and sighs. What a day. Later that night, she calls her grandmother. "Hi, grandmother," she says. Her grandmother smiles through the phone. "Hi, sweetie. How was your day?" Elena takes a deep breath. "Well, I made a little mistake." She tells her everything. Her grandmother listens carefully. Then she starts laughing and laughing. "Oh, Elena," she says between laughs, "you need to slow down and pay attention." Elena laughs too. Her grandmother is right. She was too distracted. She did not check the sign. She was not careful with her backpack. Elena's story teaches us important life lessons. Lesson 1. Always pay attention. Elena was distracted. She did not read the sign. This caused her embarrassment. In life, pay full attention. Lesson 2. Do not rush. Elena was in a hurry. She made mistakes. Slow down. Check things. Being mindful saves you from problems. These simple lessons are powerful. Now, let's make Elena's story even more useful. We will review some important vocabulary and phrases. You can use these words when traveling or in daily life. Remember to practice shadowing here too. Listen to my explanation and example, then repeat after me. Let's start. 1. Reach the hotel. This means to arrive at the hotel. I finally reach the hotel. Repeat after me. Reach the hotel. 2. Step out of. This means to exit a place. I step out of the restroom. Repeat after me. Step out of. 3. Restroom. Another word for bathroom in public places. Where is the restroom? Repeat after me. Restroom. 4. Hand dryers. Machines that dry your hands with air. The hand dryers are loud. Repeat after me. Hand dryers. 5. Phone buzzes. Your phone vibrates for a call or message. My phone buzzes. Repeat after me. Phone buzzes. 6. Hi, sweetie. A warm way to say hello to someone you love. Grandma says, "Hi, sweetie." Repeat after me. Hi, sweetie. 7. Take a step forward. To move one step ahead. I take a step forward. Repeat after me. Take a step forward. 8. Mumble. To speak quietly and unclearly. I mumble, "Yeah, thanks." Repeat after me. Mumble. 9. Zip it up. To close something with a zipper. I zip it up quickly. Repeat after me. Zip it up. 10. Awkward. Meaning uncomfortable or embarrassing. The elevator felt awkward. Repeat after me. Awkward. 11. End up. To arrive at an unexpected situation. You might end up in the wrong place. Repeat after me. End up. Thank you for practicing with me today. I hope Elena's story helped your English. Remember, watch this video many times to practice shadowing. More practice means better pronunciation and confidence. If you found this useful, subscribe to White Eagle for more English learning content. If you found this video helpful, please like and subscribe for more content. Thanks for watching. Keep learning. See you next time.